This week, hundreds of public school students are sign waving to call an end to dangerous and distracted driving. Let's send things back over to Howard.
Yeah, Bridget, thank you very much. Here with a couple of guests that are going to talk about the Stop If You Love Me traffic safety campaign. Kevin Wanzer is from Indianapolis. You travel the country, been here 10 years in a row talking about traffic safety. We also have Alexandra Abinosi, a junior from Farrington High School. You're on the State Student Council leadership team. We're going to get to you in a bit. We can't keep you quiet. I know you're chomping at the bit.
She prefers Alley Cat.
Yeah, Alley Cat. Okay, we're going to go with Alley Cat. There you go. We were teasing her about that. But this is serious. But the interesting thing about you is you're a motivational speaker and you're a comedian.
Yes.
But yet you're talking about traffic safety. How does bringing a little bit of humor help you connect with these young kids?
Well, I think comedy is a universal language that kind of reels them in and gets them listening in a really fun way. And so that's what I do. I use comedy to kind of get a really serious message across. And I was in Mililani today and going over to Maui tomorrow. And it's just great that that Dietrich Insurance and Par Hawaii and the Department of Ed all work together to make this possible. It's an amazing program.
Okay, what is no laughing matter is the fact that more teenage deaths happen every single year in the United States as a result of car crashes.
But Hawaii is #3 safest state in the nation because of the work that everyone's doing in collaboration with us.
Now, this event was scheduled before that sad pedestrian crash that we had 2 weeks ago Monday that resulted in the loss of 3 lives. You as a youngster, are you even driving yet?
No.
Because you're only a junior. You will be driving. How important is it for you, being part of the Student Leadership Council, to spread the word and get other kids to really take this seriously, to be engaged and understand the seriousness of being careful out there?
Well, I think for me, as a leader of all the different types of activities you can be in, the one message that we have to really understand is that one text message can wait, and all of these messages that you get can be prevented, and you can use it so not a lot of people will have injuries and other deaths and stuff.
I think what the Stop If You Love Me campaign does is it empowers young people to speak up, you know, and give a voice to something that hasn't been given voice to for a long time. Wear seatbelts, don't take selfies while driving, you'd be surprised. You know, just simple things, just allowing young people to speak up and say something to their friends that are making decisions they wish were different.
Exactly, and over the next couple days, talk about what's going to happen. Farrington High School, you're involved. Getting all these kids, whether they're of driving age, not quite yet, or if they are driving, I know you also want to be a mentor. What do you want to do personally? What do you want to see?
So for at Farrington High School, we decided to mentor elementary kids because it's better to show good habits for elementary kids so when they grow up, they understand that, you know, being a distracted driver can affect many people, and you have to really remember that you're not only worrying about yourself, but the passengers in the car and also the people in other cars around you. And what we really took away was that being in a car is like holding a weapon. You can either injure someone or you can save someone. And that's our goal, is to prevent any type of injuries to anyone.
Right on. Alexandra, and
Yeah,
finally,
thanks.
What are people going to see out on the roads over the next few days around the state of Hawaii?
It's a lot of schools are really jumping in with the sign waving and the programs in schools, so it's exciting. And Hawaii's, I think, ahead of the curve in the sense that they talk to elementary kids, they get them involved really young, so it's great. I've got my umbrella, by the way. Justin scared me. And you know what else scared me is the 4 things you shouldn't put in your fridge. I can't even believe we're doing this interview because people are home right now wondering what's in the refrigerator that should not be refrigerated.
Well, you got to find out.
I know, right?
You got to find out.
Very exciting.
Keep the mayonnaise in the fridge. Okay, Alexandra?
That's definitely it.
Kevin,
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it. Welcome.
Thanks for taking
Aloha
the
to you.
time.
Alley Cat.
Thank you.
Love this girl. You're going to be a superstar. We're going to keep our eye on you.
She already is.
Right. Good job, Mom. We're going to send it back to you guys.